Hi, Aquarius. Welcome into your reading. Welcome in. All right, so let's just hop right over into April first week and see what your situation is. What is going on here for my Aquarius first week of April? And we have Mercury in retrograde in Aries, so there's a lot of people walking around being ultra blunt in the age of Aquarius. So, good times. All right, the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. Now, see if you can see what I see. Now, with that said, Lovers is Lovers. I mean, I don't know how to get around it. By now, most of you who've been following Tarot, you know that Lovers is not your boyfriend or your girlfriend. They're not your husband or your wife. You're not even Instagram showable. You're just with somebody that you have an extremely profound connection with. But with that said, I don't know. I see you feeling some sort of stability to this, some sort of nurturing, some sort of I don't know, motherly situation going on here because you're grounded, you're earthy, right? And maybe you're just looking for stability within this lovership. We're going to see as we clarify, but the Six of Cups is telling me this is somebody from your past, your recent past, right? Lovers, which is Gemini energy, but moreover, let's just touch on Lovers. Usually when I see Lovers on the table or in a spread, you are always meant to meet. The universe was always going to put you two together. Maybe because you're twin flames. Maybe because you're soulmates. Maybe because you're karmics. You had a past life. You have life lessons to learn from this person and this person from you. So it was always meant to be. But the problem is after the fact, you need to decide what you're going to be. Are you going to be a partnership after the fact or not? But when I do see Lovers, it usually tells me that in one of your external environments, the situation just doesn't jive. It doesn't look good on paper. Why? Because somebody's married, or because you don't fit in their social circle, or whatever myriad reasons there could possibly be. Maybe you're new to this and you're just not out and about yet with this individual. But we will see, because I see you wanting stability. Now, let's see. Let's continue and see what's going on. What's coming towards my Aquarius, please? Well, I do see the stress and the anxiety, and because of the stress and the anxiety, you walk away. All right. It's just simple and blunt for me. Sorry, guys. As a reader, that's how I am. I'm very blunt. God rolled me that way, and that's how I'm going to be. But with this said, I don't mean to be cruel about it either. I just personally can't read this any other way. We have sleepless nights here. We have stress. We have anxiety, and we're walking away from the situation because it doesn't emotionally fulfill us anymore. Now, if this isn't you, this could be your person, because cards read energy. So right now it's applying to you and whoever you're dealing with, or what's going on in your environment. But this is it. And the Six of Cups is yet again at the bottom of the deck. Let's continue. What is it that Aquarius doesn't see coming their way, please? The Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. Well, that person from your past or your recent past or whoever you're thinking about, they're coming back to have a fresh new start in love. This can also be the type of person that you just never started anything with them in the past, and now you're starting something with them now, right? I also have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the Queen of Wands. This to me, King and Queen, you're more than available for each other. You're at each other's level. And what do I mean when I say you're at each other's level? You're vibrating on the same frequency, meaning attraction, meaning economically, meaning mentally, spiritually, whatever it is. Now, it's up to you two to decide if you can connect, because you're king and queens. You're not a queen with a page. You're not a king with a knight. You are a king and a queen, a pair and a set. However, the Queen of Wands back here is telling me that one of you could be the Mr. or the Mistress. Now, that was behind this person. This person is emotionally mature, emotionally available. I do see the Hangman back here too, which tells me maybe they're a Pisces. Can be Cancer or Scorpio, but moreover, it's just telling me the character and the influence of the individual. Let's see what's going on here with the advice. What's the advice here for Aquarius, please? Guys, it's not just your love life. Please apply this to your work life and your family life, because this is about how you're feeling towards a certain person and situation. So lovers can also be a work partner or somebody you have to work hand in hand with at work. You may not like it, but you need them and they need you. Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. Why? Because maybe you feel like the Mr. or the Mistress. You can come in from out of the cold. It's a choice. It's a decision. It's all on you. If this is financial, this is talking about saving for a rainy day. Without a joke. So if you're feeling things are getting a little tight or tense with money, now's the time to start saving. But things will get better. It will not stay like this. Outcome, please. The Moon in reverse, another Pisces card. Secrets come out. And there you are. Queen of Cups. Now we got a King and a Queen of Cups. Emotionally mature, emotionally available. Someone who's loving and thinking with their heart chakra instead of their head. All right? And that's not, because right now I'm seeing all these queens that are not in your element, which is interesting to me. You're feeling some kind of feels strongly for someone here. I can see it here. But something gets revealed at the end of the week, whatever secrets or, if you're having, say, an affair or a situation, it comes to light. All right, guys? So let us continue and start clarifying what's going on here. Why is the Lovers here for Aquarius and the Queen of Pentacles? Two of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Let me double check that because the font size is that of a 2. Yeah, Six of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. So if you do have a lover or there is a lover situation, you could be having a second go around here with this person. Others of you, all of this is happening so your life can move forward, to change, right? But I see you here being torn, debating on what to do. This person, that person, this path or that path, this road or that, with them or without them. You're really torn. You don't know what to do. But I see you considering a reconciliation with the Three of Cups. Even though there's a lot of breadcrumbs going on here. Very little bits and pieces, bits and bobs, right? You're being forced to analyze this and look at this. Is this really stable? Is this real stability for you? All right, let's continue. Maybe the universe is bringing this around for you so you can have closure to move on. Because I know for one thing, the universe does not want us to stay stagnant or stuck. If we're stuck or stagnant, we're not living. Once we're moving, we're living. All right, what is the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups? The King of Wands, another king. But this one is fiery. This one is passionate. This one can also be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This one's also from the past. What say you here, Aquarius? I see you stressing over this person. I see you not being emotionally fulfilled and wanting to leave. You want the new thing. You want the Ace of Cups. And there is something new. on the horizon. So whether I'm mixing up the signs, it doesn't matter. The common theme here is that there's two individuals that you're dealing with, one new, one old, and now you're stressing over what to do here. Because I do see a new, like as you see this Ace of Cups and we're going into the next spread, here's the other Ace of Cups. So let's go ahead and clarify this, please. For Aquarius. Maybe you're having a fresh new start in love with somebody from your past and it's a do-over. Whatever it is, this person definitely comes, you know this person, and it will be a new start in love. And I feel like it is new. All right? With the Knight of Pentacles, though, you're moving slowly and cautiously. I see you just moving forward, focused. I want to say you're also kind of putting on the blinders. Not that's the bad thing, but I think it's just what you're doing so you could just remain focused on your path, your agenda. Let's see what the Five of Pentacles... So I see it's available to you. And with your advice with the Five of Pentacles, you could come in from out of the cold. Maybe you're denying yourself. I don't know. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel guilty. Take a leap of faith and a risk. Go for it. Even if you are to leave somebody else that you already have stability with and you're scared that you're not going to find anything after the fact, the universe is encouraging you to take a risk. Go out there. Get yourself in from out of the cold. Because if you're just getting peanuts and breadcrumbs from one avenue and you want a whole new something else, go for it. The moon. Please clarify the moon. Now there you are, the Queen of Swords, right? And then the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I found you, finally, you're at the end. Maybe it's you who reveals the secrets. Maybe you reveal how you feel. I don't know what it is, but 1 second. All right. Minor destruction at my door. So now you go into your space, your elemental sign as the Queen of Swords, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, male or female, this is you. My kings are the incoming so we can discern who's who. Now, I don't know if you feel like outing the situation will help you resolve the situation for all parties involved. Or the other person comes to you and they reveal all these truths to you. And now you're sitting here trying to rationalize it and be logical about it. So going into your week ahead is going to be quite interesting. But well, here's what I do know. You will be having a passionate new beginning. You will be going forward with this new thing. Yep, and you will be starting a new chapter. This lover, though, is not something you're going to let go of lightly. I'll be honest with you. All right? But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe that'll change in the week ahead, but not this week. Not the first week of April. What's going on here for love? Angels, what do you see here? Calling in your soulmate and reconciliation. So I had a feeling that's what this was. Reconciliation with this. You're debating it. Meanwhile, the universe is telling you in your advice, take a leap of faith and that risk. Come in from out of the cold. We're calling in your soulmate. Don't be scared to risk anything because we got a soulmate coming in for you. All right, let me see what the Wisdom House of Night has for you guys, and that will be your reading for the week. Universe, angel, spirit guys. Aquarius, please. Fragment. You might feel fragmented at this point in time. Why? Why would that be? Sometimes it seems that in life is split into so many parts and all of them separate and difficult to bring together. Family, friends, work, study, activities can all seem unrelated to each other. My child, you're always whole. Even if at times things feel separated and fragmented, that's only an illusion. Choosing the symbol reminds you that all moving parts of your life are important. If the one you're asking about seems confusing, focus on the one that brings you clarity. Be here, now, and know that I, Nyx, love you and see you as beautiful and whole, regardless of how disconnected things seem right now. Also, remember to take a step back when you're trying to understand something. You might be looking at only one piece of a giant puzzle, a fragment of the truth. See the big picture through my eyes, and no matter what, all will be well. Fragmented. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this week. I hope that helped, and I'll see you on the next one.